Okay, this is funny. Well, it's not funny for the person, it's funny for me. My dog only wants to play ball with my wife. I try to get her to play with me, but it just doesn't happen. Is this a one owner type of thing? I feel shunned.
Poor
Oh,
fella.
but bless. Dog don't want to play with it.
That makes me feel bad. I'll play fetch with you.
That's sad.
We can get the baseball gloves out and toss the
Yeah.
ball back and forth. So, real quick, my dad, this actually is kind of sweet. My dad just bought 2 baseball gloves so we could toss the ball back and forth like we did when I was a kid.
Oh,
So that's actually been pretty fun too. Just
yeah.
backyard, just on a Sunday, just toss the ball back. It's kind of fun because it's like there's just not much to do. So, man, I don't really know. I'll be honest, this is the first. I don't know if I've ever had. Maybe I have. Maybe, but how would I go about this? My first thought when I was listening to you ask the question is I'd probably find a toy that the dog really likes, like maybe its favorite toy ever, and I'd like reserve it only for me.
Okay,
And I'd
that's
be
a good
like,
tip.
yeah,
Yeah.
because like whenever you're doing like working dog training, like a lot of times like toys are just like they don't just have toys out and about like the same way that necessarily. And so, anyways, me had this one toy as a tug. It was like a tug. I think I put it in her car, or if I'm not mistaken, I think so.
Yeah, I think you did.
Anyways, she loved this tug so much, and, like, I only used it when we were doing search and rescue training or, for protection training or, like, drug dog training or whatnot. I only used it for that stuff,
Yeah.
so because she really loved it, because it was, like, it only came out at certain times, and so anyways, I'd maybe find, like, the dog's favorite toy ever, and I'd just reserve it for playing with you or whatnot, you know?
Mhm.
And then I'd probably try to start spending start spending time with the dog in other areas, and I'd probably start trying to, like, take the dog on walks, maybe go running with the dog, take the dog in the car if the dog likes going on rides and stuff. And I just pair a lot of like fun things with me where the dog really
Yeah.
enjoys being around me, wants to do stuff with me, gets excited when they see me, things like that. Um, but yeah, I mean, now answer the follow up, is this just like a one person dog kind of situation? Or, and like if this was your wife dog before y'all got married, then yeah, maybe the dog's like super
Yeah.
bonded to her and doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily care about you as much. Um, Mia, I was her number one, but she, would play ball with anybody that'd throw it pretty much, but she didn't care who was throwing it. But I mean, I was her one and only at the end of the day,
Yeah.
so, it could just be that the dog really loves your wife,
Yeah. What about playing ping pong? So have the wife playing, he plays, ping pong the ball, gets the dog involved with both of them.
Yeah. What she's saying is, so we have a game that we play called puppy ping pong, and it's basically where like everybody in the family has some snacks, and we all work on calling the dog to us, and away from the other person or whatnot. It's really fun. Great way to get a dog's energy out. Um, your suggestion, I think you're basically saying monkey in the middle. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. Like the dog is them in the middle.
Yeah. You're
Yeah,
saying
and
throw
they
the ball
toss,
back and
throw the
forth.
yeah.
That'd be called monkey in the middle.
Would it? Okay.
Yeah. It's where somebody's in the middle.
Somebody's in the middle
and
trying
two people
to
throw it back and forth.
Okay.
And you don't let the monkey get it.
Okay. That monkey in the middle, people.
Yeah.
You heard it here.
Yeah, that might be fun. And then once the dog gets like super engaged in it, then maybe you throw the ball for the dog to go fetch or something like that. And then it's probably going to bring it back to your wife. But still, you could try.
It's worth a try.
Yeah. This one I don't just have like a textbook answer for, though, because it is
But that's
pretty
a good
unique
one, though, isn't it? Use that favorite toy.
Yeah. Favorite
Because
toy.
that's high reward, isn't it?
Do lots of fun activities the dog
Yeah.
really likes doing. Give the dog a pup cup. Get it to like you a little bit.
Yeah. And if all else fails, get yourself another dog.
That's fair. Get one
Get
that's
one
just
all
yours.
to yourself.
Tell your wife she's not even allowed to look at this one. This is my
Get
dog.
it, hands off my dog. Yeah. Oh, dear, it's too funny. Okay. We hear this a lot as well. My Yorkie likes to take things that are not his, like socks. But when I try to get them back, he takes off running. He thinks it's a game. How can I make him give them back to me?
Why don't you answer this? Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's going to involve treats, isn't it?
The quickest answer would be
Don't have socks laying around.
there's a lot here. One, yeah, that's probably a good idea, but don't put your laundry in the laundry basket. That's
Mhm.
number one. Yeah, do that. Um, my first couple answers that would involve zero training would be either A, trade the dog something, which
Yeah.
is reinforcing a bad behavior. The dog's going to continue getting stuff that you don't want them to get, so that way they can get something they do want,
Mhm.
which is a snack or something like that. So that's option one. The other option would be I would use my mom voice, dad voice, drill sergeant voice, whatever it is, and I'd like really raise my tone outside of the norm where the dog realizes I'm being very serious. Maybe. Now, if you're
Mhm.
already doing that quite a bit, then it probably doesn't have much of an effect. So that's not going
Yeah.
to work. But those would be like my two like zero training options or whatnot. Then I'd probably just start working on like a leave it exercise though. So I'd start putting out some stuff that the dog wants, snacks, treats, socks, toys, things like that. And I'd start working on letting the dog go up to it, telling the dog leave it, giving tug, 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 tug. And as soon as the dog turns towards me, I'd pay the dog with a snack. And I'd start
Mhm.
teaching the dog, hey, the
Told you
word leave
snacks
it.
would be involved.
Yeah. The word leave it means don't get the thing you're about to get or spit out the thing you
Mhm.
currently have or
Yeah.
whatnot. Right. And so then I'd, like I said, give the dog like gentle tugs though until the dog actually turns towards me, boom, pay the dog. And I start teaching him that leave it means, hey, if you leave the thing and you come to me, you'll get something
Yeah.
positive, right? Whether it
Yeah.
be love or praise or treats or something like that. Right. And I'd probably start with that. Um, and then once the dog has a firm concept of that, then I'd probably layer in some sort of correction for not leaving it. And that could be,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch of them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Could you also do the recall and do out? You know what I mean? So but not using a sock, maybe just using a ball or a toy.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I think
As
the word,
another,
like,
I think your way would be better to do the leave it because we do leave it, don't we? A lot.
I get what you're saying. You're saying like call the dog to you and then get the dog to use whatever it's like toy drop word is
Mm-hmm.
for. Yeah. I mean, that would work too. I mean, if Mia ever got something she wasn't supposed to have, I could just say out and she'd spit it out,
Yes, she
So,
would. Yeah.
yeah, you could do that too, I suppose.
So I've got a few options.
Yeah.
These little Yorkies, they're like,
Yeah. It's Yorkie season around here. We're getting a lot of them.
yeah, yeah, and they are fast. And they get in places where you can't get to them and they know it. Yes. Little cheeky things.
Cheeky
Okay, that's
things.